Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a sold-out Raw Arena. My name is Dave Easton, alongside the housewife servant, Maz Freeway. Maz, good evening.
Good evening, Dave.
And here we go, Maz. Another episode of Raw. Mr. Perfect has said he has got a huge announcement to make before we start tonight, and it involves both the United States and the World Heavyweight titles.
Yeah, it should be another perfect night of action from the Perfect Brawl GM.
Well, let's find out what he has to say, because Mr. Perfect is in the ring. And Mr. Perfect saying we're going to find out the number one contender, Maz, for the United States Championship.
It should be interesting who's going to be in this matchup and who's going to step up to take on MVP.
Yeah, and of course, later on tonight, Killer Whale, Brody Lee and Zadlan are going to be in a triple threat match, and the winner of that is going to face the winner of next week's main event in a steel cage match in 2 weeks to face Kevin King at Night of Champions. He has got this all laid out, Mr. Perfect has.
Yeah, looks like he's trying to find the perfect champion to go up against the King here in NSW.
What a night it's going to be. Coming up next, it is your first match of the evening. Dustin Healy is going to take on Carlos.
Can't wait to see Carlos in action here on Raw.
Yep, drafted last couple of weeks ago? Last week. Goodness, time flies. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, made his way to the ring first. He is your hardcore champion, Dustin Healy.
And what a big win Dustin Healy had back at Elimination Chamber, picking up the hardcore champion. A lot of people thought that nobody was going to take it. It was going to be able to take that title off of Zadlan, but Dustin Healy shocked the world and walked out as our new hardcore champ.
Yep, and come on, you have to say, Maz, Timothy Ridge did, well, he was impartial, but Dustin Healy did pick up the big win that night. He is your hardcore champion. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent making his way to the ring, he is Carlos.
Let's see how Carlos do on his first night here on Raw, driving out on his ATV, looking maybe to take it to the hardcore champion. If he can get a win, maybe we could see Carlos challenging for the hardcore champion. Yeah,
indeed. Could Carlos be made a big splash? Remember, won the Royal Rumble back in Season 2 and also headlined WrestleMania. Can he kickstart Season 3? Now he's on the Raw brand.
President Redneck of NSW here on Raw.
Let's find out. Carlos ready to make his debut and ready to make waves in the Raw division. Can he defeat the hardcore champion in a non-title match, or will Dustin Healy be too hardcore for the Redneck? We will find out in our first match here tonight on NSW Raw. I still want one of them things. UVs, is that what they're called?
ATV?
That's them.
All-terrain vehicle?
Thanks. One correction already. Here we go then. We're underway. Maz, who you say is going to win this one, please?
I'm going to have to go with the hardcore champ, Dustin Healy. I think even though it's Carlos's debut night here, I just don't think he's going to be able to take down the champ.
Oh, look at that nice stamp on the back. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you have till the end of, obviously the end of the intros before you can vote, of course. And of course, that'll mean the points are back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll discuss it a little bit further as the show goes on. But we will indeed look forward to your votes in the NSW app. And here's one for you, Maz. 92.2% have gone against you and said Carlos is going to pick up the win.
It's the universe always going for the debut matches, thinking that the person that's going to debut is going to win their match. But I really think the hardcore champ's got a lot to prove here.
Yeah, oh my goodness me, Carlos showing he can be a bit of hardcore, slamming Healy into the steps. Healy's got to be careful, that could easily lead to a concussion.
I think it could actually maybe fire up Healy here and maybe turn this around for him and turn it into a little bit of a hardcore match if the referee will let the rules kind of bend that way.
Well, let's find out. Yes, look at this. Dropping down with a neck breaker. Carlos in action. Of course, the redneck. Tough redneck here in NSW, of course, Maz. And you've got to see it. Carlos looking to really kickstart his season 3 here. Is a nice Pepsi Max clothesline. And Carlos in control again.
Yeah, looking to dish out some Southern justice here and take down Dustin Healy and possibly go after the hardcore title, maybe.
Look at this, nice kick back by Healy though, trying to get in control. And oh, the backbreaker by Carlos. Carlos just seems to be that little bit quicker in this match so far, Maz.
Yeah, he's definitely been the one to keep control of this matchup, and here we go again with this big clothesline.
Yeah, again taking him down. And well, here he goes. Oh my goodness me, what a splash from Carlos. And that has got to be, no, kick out at 2.5.
Looks like there's some life left in Healy. Hopefully he's got some left to kick out of this one.
Not this time. Drops him face first. Carlos looking to end this one. Into the cover. No hook of the leg. Is that going to go against him? No, it doesn't. Big win for Carlos here tonight in his debut match on Raw.
Well, big win for the redneck. Hopefully maybe he'll get a chance to go after Dustin Healy for that hardcore title, and we'll get to see them incorporate the toys.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, he is Carlos.
What a great win. I didn't think he was going to have it in him, but he was able to take it right to Healy and knock him off his hardcore pedestal there, and we may have a chance at a new champ here.
Well, Carlos with the win over Dustin Healy in our opening contest tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, backstage with, well, me and Jess Oakland, our interviewer, along with MVP, our United States champion, who is going to face Jason Miller a little bit later on, Maz, in a non-title match. But also tonight, fatal 4-way to find out who he'll face in Night of Champions. Matt Rhodes, Mike Schaller, Giovanni Diaz, and Sean Betherick.
It should be an interesting matchup. All 4 of those competitors have definitely made their mark here in NSW, and it could make it even better if they could pick up this number 1 contendership to go on to face MVP at Night of Champions. Yeah.
Well, who is it going to be? We're going to see that match come up a little bit later on. MVP saying he doesn't make any difference who he takes on because he is the MVP. And of course, Maz, nothing really is stopping this guy. He's breakout star season 2. He's done everything on SmackDown, comes across to Raw, picks up the United States title, and then defends it again against Sean Betherick. Man's on a roll.
Yeah, he's a lightning rod for perfection. I think that's why Mr. Perfect really likes this guy.
Well, he's saying that Jason Miller's going to leave on a stretcher. I don't know, it's going to take a lot to put him on a stretcher. But let's find out later on tonight as MVP has a busy night in store here on Raw tonight. And thank you, me and Jess, as always. Coming up next, our new women's champion, Destiny Diamond, is in non-title action. She takes on Nikki Bella.
Very interesting to see how Destiny Diamond does against some of the main roster here on NSW.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring, she is your new NSW Women's Champion, Destiny Diamond.
Destiny Diamond coming out last week and shocking the world, accepting the challenge to take on AJ Lee, and lo and behold, she was able to capture that title, and now has made her way here to the main roster as the women's champion. Now she's going to have to take on Nikki Bella here, and we'll see how she can do.
Well, she shocked the world last week by defeating AJ Lee in, well, after only AJ had the title 24 hours, Maz. Destiny Diamond coming out and shocking the world, but now she knows that she's got the big target on her back. Nikki Bella, the first one to step up and really try and just knock Destiny Diamond off that pedestal.
Yeah, she went from a big fish in a little pond to being a little minnow swimming here in this big pond of these fierce females.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring, she is Nikki Bella.
And talking about a fierce female, Nikki Bella has definitely been one to step it up and really take it to the champion, and I'm sure one day she'll want to capture that NSW women's title.
Yep, this is just a quick word from our sponsors, Florida Water. They're fruity Florida Water. You can get it in some good stores.
And some bad.
Yep, just quickly before the match starts, Maz, I've got the plane as always. What do you got this week?
I'm going with the passion fruit since we're watching two lovely ladies here in the ring.
Oh, very nice. Nikki Bella, Destiny Diamond, it's coming up next on Raw. And we are off and underway for this one. Maz, who are you going to go for in this one?
I'm going to have to go with the champ again. I think Destiny Diamond's going to want to have to go out there and prove to the roster why she's the new women's champion and why she's made her way up here to the main roster.
Well, listen to this. Destiny Diamond, 99.4% of the NSW have actually agreed with you this time.
Well, let's see if we can all agree and it will help and pay off for Destiny Diamond. She'll get the big victory over Nikki here tonight.
Let's find out if that is the case, yeah. And look at this, Diamond trying to really show Nikki that she definitely deserves to be women's champion. Of course, this will prove over time. Of course, well, Night of Champions coming up, Maz. Everyone will be gunning to get a shot at Destiny Diamond.
If all the women in the women's division are going to definitely look to pick it up and want to challenge this new rookie stepping it up here, and we'll have to see which one looks to take her down.
And look at this nice running knee lift by Destiny, and then the Bulldog down as well. And the go behind by Destiny. Nope, I just as I say, thought Destiny had it there, but Nikki Bella, no, too close, and look out! Oh, what an insecurity to the back of the head!
Yeah, it looks like these two girls are very evenly matched.
Oh, kick out at 2.5. And, well, Destiny Diamond now knows she's in for a fight.
Yep, and just that second she turns it up and she's looking to maybe knock off Nikki Bella here.
Look at this nice kick in the mid-side. Hold on! Ring my Bella out of nowhere! And could this be a big win for Nikki Bella here tonight? Into the cover, hook of the leg. She got him! Here, even. Oops.
Yeah. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good for the champ.
Well, there you have it. A big win for Nikki Bella.
Well, maybe Nikki Bella want to throw her hat into the ring and want to challenge Destiny Diamond for that title come Night of Champions.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match is Nikki Bella.
Well, Bella twins have definitely made their mark in NSW, and now Nikki's looking to capture her first women's title.
Yeah, big win here tonight. And Destiny Diamond suffers the defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, NSW comes your way 4 times a week. Raw with me and Maz on a Monday, main event on a Wednesday, SmackDown on a Thursday, NXT on a Saturday night. Show start 11 o'clock in the UK, 6 in the East, 3 in the West. If you haven't followed the network, please do so. Non-Stop Wrestling UK on YouTube. NSW_360 if you're on Twitter, and it's NSW365 for our Facebook page. Remember, there's a vote going on right now about NXT. Would love it if you could join the people that have already voted. And also, guys, remember the new point system that's on. Coming up next, another debut here on Raw as Team Canada take on the team of Golden Stars.
Don't forget the debut of Travis Keller, the manager of the Team Canada.
Great. Thanks for that. Ladies and gentlemen, make their way to the ring first. The team of Brent Starr, CJ Cutler. They're known as Golden Stars.
I think after the pay-per-view, a lot of people have think the Golden Stars have kind of tarnished and are kind of maybe falling stars since their big loss to New Day.
Well, you have to find out. Golden Stars would love to get back on track here, and if they can beat someone like Team Canada, well, you never know. They could be back in that title picture sooner than people would think.
Yeah, I think this may be a match that maybe Golden Stars needs to win more than Team Canada does, even though it's their debut match. It could be the benchmark for Team Canada showing up here, taking out the previous #1 contenders. Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen, their opponents being led to the ring by Travis Keller, TJ Carter, Canadian Tom, Team Canada.
And from the Great White North, these two guys have definitely made their name in the NXT division, and now they're looking to move up here onto Raw and shake up the tag team division.
And indeed, they'll indeed be looking what they can do here in Raw. And of course, Travis Kara finally gets himself over on to the Raw roster. We see him sneaking about on other people, and now, what can I say? He's now finally got his shot here. So we're off and underway.
He's got his team ready.
Yep. Who are you going to go for in this one?
I'm going to go with Team Canada. I think they're going to look to upset the former #1 contenders and really make their mark in the NSW tag team division here on Raw.
Okay, well, Team Canada, 81.4%. Thank you very much for everyone who voted again. Remember, if you have the points, you can vote as much or as little as you like. And remember, there's a prize at the end of the month if you have got the most points. Stay tuned for all NSW viewing shows to win the points. And look out, nice leg takedown by Canadian Tom in there. And you've got to think, Maz, Team Canada looking to shake up the tag team division, which is very strong at the moment, you would have to say. And they're going in against the team that were the #1 contenders. Maybe they could have bitten off a bit more than they could chew here.
I think it might be perfect wanting to test this tag team to see how good they could really be, and this could be the match that, you know, sets the standing for Team Canada and the tag team division if they can take them down and really show that they're a team to be reckoned with.
Oh, what a pile driver! Canadian Tom looking to end this one already into the cover. Is that enough? No, just a 2. Brent Starr kicking out. You're going to have to do a bit more on Brent Starr than to get him on there. And of course, Travis Kever on the outside, the manager of Team Canada, Maz. What do you think? I know you're a big fan of Travis Kever, but it's going to take, it's a bit of a difference coming up from NXT up to the main show like Raw.
Yeah, but he's got this team running like a well-oiled machine. I mean, just look at them. They're very technical in the ring there, and they're kind of keeping these high-flying young studs here on the ground.
But look at that. There's some welcome to Raw for you. Lovely slap across the face. And TJ Carter in a bit of trouble here. Brent looking to go for a tag, but nope, cut off. And into the opposite corner. Now, nope. Just as I say, Brent Starr now reverses. And oh, what a shot! What a clothesline! Then he took TJ Carter off his feet, and now we're going to have some trouble out here. Look, Canadian Tom blocking Brent Starr. Looked like he was going after our table there.
But these Canadians like to keep it technical and in the ring, so hopefully we can keep our table clear here. Yeah,
look at that. Just a one nice shot by Brent Starr. And starting the wrong corner here, really needs to tag out. This might be his chance here as he takes TJ Carter into the corner. No, again, just popping out. No, look out! What a shot!
We've got a knockout elbow. I think TJ Carter's back in Canada now.
I think he must be, and that's it!
Wow, Brent Starr really showed a lot in that matchup. Didn't even let CJ Cutler get in there.
You have to think, Maz, that the Golden Stars had something to prove, and they've just done just that.
Yeah, they've knocked off this tag team for NXT coming up here and prove that they're back on the roll and ready to maybe take another run at the champs.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, the winners is Brent Starr, CJ Cutler. They are Golden Stars.
We'll have to see if Golden Stars will get another rematch at New Day.
Yeah, well, big win for them here tonight. Oh, they're not done yet, Maz.
Oh, Travis Cutler sent his boys back in there to take down the former #1 contenders.
They may have won the match, but they're not going to feel like winners tonight.
It looks like Team Canada is really trying to show that they are a strong tag team, even though they got beat here tonight. It's only one loss, and you never know what tomorrow can bring.
Well, look at this. Just reminding Golden Stars exactly who they are. And look at Canadian Tom taking a bit of offence there to Brent Starr. TJ Carter telling them to get off there. And, well, I think Mr. Perfect has to look at these two and at least find them or tell them they can't do this on Raw.
You never know. I mean, it's the heart of competition. We'll have to see if Mr. Perfect may levy a fine on them.
Well, coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is the fatal four-way for the United States #1 contendership. Matt Rhodes looks ready. Let's get things going. Foreman, one #1 contender. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Sean Betherick, Matt Rhodes? Is it going to be Mike, or is it going to be Joe Diaz?
It's going to be a rivalry explosion.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring first, he is the groovy one, Matt Rhodes.
Yeah, we've seen Matt and Mike go at it in the past couple of weeks, and I'm sure we're going to see them lock up here in this matchup, and maybe one of them may get eliminated and then not be able to make it to the championship match.
Well, remember, whoever wins this walks out the #1 contender and will face MVP at Night of Champions, which is on April the 26th. Remember, guys, clear your diaries. You do not want to miss our next pay-per-view. A little bit more information about the pay-per-view coming up a little bit later in the show.
This could be the chance for the groovy one to step out on his own, finally go after a singles title and the U.S. champ, and he can pick up the big win here tonight.
Well, Matt Rhodes, groovy and as always, ready for action. But you know that this guy will be the one that Matt Rhodes is desperate to get his hands on. He is Mike Shala.
Yeah, the one man that may look to crush that dream of Matt possibly going after the U.S. title is coming to the ring right now, Mike, and he's going to definitely look to bolster the gold in the Disney alliance.
And a man that Joe Disney got into his group a couple of weeks ago, and well, has picked up some big wins since, Maz. And if he can get a win here tonight, maybe Disney may have more gold in his locker.
Yeah, it's the only title on Raw that Joe Disney's group has not attained yet, is the U.S. title, I think.
Yeah. Well, is this guy the one to do it? We will find out. Will he become the #1 contender here tonight?
Quiet on the set. Can we please have quiet on the set?
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is Mr. Hollywood. He is Sean Betherick.
The A-lister, former U.S. champ. I'm sure he's been looking to get back into the title hunt and try and get his hands back on MVP, which he had his chance at Elimination Chamber and just couldn't come through. I know it was 2 weeks, it was a week before the Elimination Chamber on Raw that he has actually got the title shot.
Yeah, and of course, Sean Betherick, former United States champion, would love to get his hands on MVP for a second time. Really, they've had a sort of a battle through season 3, Maz. The A-lister, the Hollywood superstar, you know, he would love to get his hands back on that United States title.
Yeah, both of them want to be the center of attention around here, and it seems right now MVP's had the upper hand in that situation between MVP and Sean Betherick here.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you want to vote, do it now. You only have till the intros are finished for our competitors, and then voting will stop. Remember, you can vote as much or as little as you like, as long as you have the points. It's quite simple to check your points if you're in the NSW app. Make sure you ask someone if you don't know what you're doing, and enjoy the night. As well, make his way to the ring.
I got this one, Dave. This is Giovanni Diaz. He is a certified G and a bona fide stud. And you know you can't teach that. Bada bing, bada boom, the realest guy making his way in the room.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, he is part of the realest guys. He is Giovanni Diaz.
Yeah, but go back after that U.S. title that he held on to in Season 2 for so long that most people thought he'd never lose it.
Well, he has got a chance here tonight to become the #1 contender. Is it going to happen for the realest guy in NSW? Well, we're going to find out. Fatal 4-way elimination coming up next on Raw.
I look good when I'm ready. No, you're soft like spaghetti.
You love this guy, Maz, don't you? Come on.
Yeah, I'm sure he's looking to get his hands on Sean Bethrick here in this matchup, and
Well, here we go then, Maz. Who are you going to go for in this one?
I'm going to have to go with my boy Joe Diaz. I think he's going to take him down, and he's going to become the new champ.
Well, he has to get past MVP first, and it might be easy winning this, but you've got to get into... you've got to beat MVP at the Night of Champions as well. Don't forget that. Let's have a look at the voting. 74.6% going for Mike. It's 12.6 for Matt Rhodes. 8.4 for Sean Bethrick. And only 4.5 for Giovanni. So the NSW
Well,
app...
the Dark Horse is going to have to prove himself here in this match, I guess.
Oh, look at this. Mike already going to try and embarrass his former, well, tag team partner, former best friend. And I think Matt Rhodes might need some mints.
Yeah, that's not going to be a good place for the groovy one to be looking at.
Well, outside the ring, Bethrick and Diaz fight. Remember, it's inside the ring only you can get the pin, but disqualifications is on. So if you try and bring a chair in, try to bring some toys in, you will be disqualified. So they've got to remember that, Maz. These rules doesn't mean they can do anything they want. They've got to get the action done inside the ring.
Yeah, it's all about the technical skills, but there's a lot on the outside that can be used to your advantage that you will not get disqualified for, like the step right here, but hopefully we can keep our table safe for this one.
Oh, Matt Rhodes' back may have just been done. Look out! 2 big splashes by Mike, and Mike is, well, I think may have just woken Matt Rhodes up. If Matt Rhodes was doing a bit of a slow start here, Mike in a lot of trouble. Nice shots from Matt Rhodes taking him down. Into the cover. Is that enough to put away Mike? No, just a 1. Too early in this contest. And oh, what a punch from Matt Rhodes. Maz, you've got to say, these two just going at it, and well, you didn't expect anything else.
Nope, I kind of saw this as how this match was going to start out, and I mean, you got both rivalries just heating up in the ring right now, and you got Mike and Matt going at it with Giovanni and Sean Bethrick battling it out. Yeah,
look at this now, though. They've changed, they're sort of changed round. Diaz, nice spinning neck breaker on the groovy one. And well, Mike now going after the A-lister. Look at this. Oh, look out!
Big press slam.
Is he going for that groovy splash? Right to the back! And he has that cocky pin of Matt Rhodes. No one's going to break this up. And that is 3. And Liz...
Joe's gone.
Yep, Giovanni Diaz has been eliminated. So now we're down to 3. One of these 3 men will challenge MVP at Night of Champions. And Maz's pick is already gone.
And Joe just, I guess, didn't have what it took to keep it going in this match. What are you doing, Mike?
Inside the ring, big DDT. Matt Rhodes could be out here. No, 2 and a bit. And thanks to Mike, our monitors have gone now, which is nice.
Yeah, we'll have to get Chaz and Bruce to come out during the break to fix that up.
Oh, and I think Matt Rhodes stopped. No, I was going to say, look out! Oh! Is that the ghost stunner? Is that what it's called? You know what it's... Maz, what do you call that move?
It was the Ghostbuster. He knocked him out with it. Actually, it looked like he might have busted open...
Hold on, Matt Rhodes! Matt Rhodes has just stolen the pin! That's not going to go down.
Mike led him to get the advantage, though.
Yeah, look at this. Mike now taking advantage. I can't believe it's come down to these 2 again. The 2, well, very bitter enemies here. And oh, super kick to the face.
This rivalry's been hotter than fish grease lately, and it's just been off the charts how much they've been wanting to go after each other after being such a great tag team.
And look out, nice high cross body. Mike again just sort of getting the upper hand on Matt Rhodes here. And the clothesline takedown. And Matt Rhodes has really got to do something here, Maz. He's in a lot of trouble. Oh! In fact, he might not have to do anything, because he could be seeing stars. Cover!
With a lot of punishment.
We have a new #1 contender.
Big win for Mike, and hopefully now he'll get a chance to go after MVP and capture the US title for the Disney Alliance.
Yeah, well, you've got to think Joe Disney is going to be very happy because Mike now gets the shot at MVP at Night of Champions. Congratulations to Mike Schaller.
Wait to see what's in store for the Disney Alliance. Will they get the US title, and what other titles will Disney want to go after?
Yeah, you have to think Disney will be, well, very, very happy here tonight. I know Disney's down at ringside. Come on! There's no need for this.
It looks like Disney's going to instruct Mike maybe to take Matt out of the picture.
MVP!
I wonder what MVP's got. Is there a friendship between MVP and Groovy?
Maybe it's just knowing that the punishment. There's no need to do any more punishment. MVP may be taking a stand there, but of course, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin King, who is your world heavyweight champion, I'm sure he'll be very interested in seeing who'll be one half of the number one contendership, Maz. Mr. Perfect laying out, so a lot of chances here. One of tonight's main event winners will take on next week's main event winners. So Kev King will be guessing at least for a couple of more weeks who he's going to be facing.
Yeah, what a shocking turn of events at Elimination Chamber with Kevin King coming back and him capturing the championship again, and now we're into the second reign of the King of Kings. Yep,
the King of Kings indeed is back, and he's saying he will make them all bow down at the Night of Champions, whoever he's facing. But Maz, just think, to face Kevin King, you've got to win one match, then go into a steel cage match, win that one, then you only get to face Kevin King. Mr. Perfect is trying to get the competition and make sure they're at the top of the game when they face Kevin King. And thank you again, Mean Jess. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, tag team action as the GWO take on the new team of Travis Soul and JC Pullins.
That I know Disney referred to as his Disneyland Express.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring first, being accompanied by the Love Machine Francis. They are Chaz and Bruce.
And what a great tag team Chaz and Bruce have been, and they're looking to possibly get back into the title hunt, and maybe they'll get a chance to take on New Day for the titles come Elimination Chamber, or Night of Champions.
Yeah, you love that Elimination Chamber, man. Of course, Maz, just like yourself, everybody could go back on the network and watch it, of course. Every pay-per-view, every show we've ever done, Raw, SmackDown, Main Event, Superstars from Season 1, all the pay-per-views, you can go back and watch for free and in their entirety, nothing edited out. Why don't you go and check it out? The network, so close now to 500 subscribers.
What a great Elimination Chamber event that was. I think it was probably one of the best that we've had so far here in NSW this year.
Yeah, it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. NSW, with Chaz and Bruce, very big fan favourites. And, well, making their way to the ring, they're being accompanied by Joe Disney, the team of JC Pullins and Travis Soul.
Yeah, we'll have to see if this group can get it together here and get Disney some tag team gold again.
Yeah, and of course, JC Pullins, he knows very well from NXT. Big chance for JC Pullins now on the main roster after being drafted last week.
Yeah, it seems the Disney Alliance just keeps getting bigger and bigger here on Raw, and a lot of people think that Disney Alliance is possibly going to look to overtake NSW Raw one day.
Well, we'll have to find out, especially with Mike Schaller getting a chance. It wouldn't surprise me if Disney get these guys up into the challenge very shortly. But coming up next, it's GWO versus the Disney Alliance. And, well, Maz, who are you going for in this one?
I'm going to go with Disney. I think he's going to have his guys really well prepared after the big win from Mike that we just saw. I'm sure he's got these two guys ready to do the same.
Well, 77.2% going for the Disney Alliance. Let's see if you are correct on this one. And of course, just saying about this, Maz, JC Pullins, can he buck the trend of the people who were drafted losing on their debuts up here on Raw?
Well, if anyone can help him in that,
Oh, nice elbow right down. And well, you have to say here, Maz, you have to say the Disney Alliance can't overlook GWO. And it seems like we've had a few problems. No, I thought we've got a few technical problems with our colour commentator. I can only apologise, guys. You know these headsets. Nope, he's back. Hello.
Yeah. It seems everything's fixed up, and just need to get this monitor working again.
Well, I don't know what happened there. Of course, we can only apologise. Blame the backroom staff as always.
I think it was due to when Mike ripped apart the table, was trying to get it back together, and they must have short-circuited something during this match. But now we're back to the action here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we needed. And look at this. Oh, nice kick right into the back of by Travis Soul into Bruce. He is very, very aggressive, Travis Soul, Maz. But if anybody from the GWO, Bruce really can show he's got a temper on him.
Yeah, Bruce is definitely the one that has got the fire in him. I mean, I think Bruce, if he went out on his own, could definitely be a contender for a title one day. But they've done great as a tag team, and we'll have to see if maybe Chaz can help this team keep the fire going.
And look at this now, the double team working, and oh, what a lovely move by the GWO. And then Jesse Pullen's taken out, hitting right in front of us. If that isn't going to help Maz's monitors or headset at all in front of us here, as Soul now putting Bruce up, and look at this athleticism of Travis Soul. Oh,
looking to fly.
Yeah, knees right into the midsection, and Travis Soul calling for the end. Pulling. Well, look at that sidestep by the referee. Gets Chaz back in. Soul, what's he going to do here? Kick to the midsection. Oh, and he didn't take advantage.
I don't know what Soul was looking for there, but it looks like Bruce has stopped it.
Big suplex by Bruce. Love Machine Francis over the far side was getting a bit worried. The end of the cover now. I'm talking about Disney and the Disney effect. There he is, the mouse up. For the first time, the pestic mouse gets involved in the match.
Yeah, definitely keeping his team in this matchup. I'm sure Francis would do the same for the GWO if he had the chance.
Well, look at this now. Chaz tagged in. Referee desperate to get JC Pullins out of here. Travis Soul sort of have a bit of a problem. He needs to tag here, Maz.
Yeah, that little bit of distraction gave GWO the chance to get back in this match.
Yeah, but the thing is, what is wrong with Travis Soul? Disney realised this. Travis Soul is in a lot of trouble. He desperately needs to get a tag here. And oh, nice spinning neck breaker by Chaz. Bruce trying to get some things on the far side. I think Disney's getting ejected here.
Yeah, looks like it's down to just Francis out there to watch out what the referee's doing and maybe keep this match alive for the GWO.
Well, they're shouting for the GWO, the crowd, and that could be enough. 2, and there's 3, and the GWO pick up the win.
Well, it's not a good night for debuts here on Raw, and not a good night for the Disney Alliance in the tag team division.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match, the team of Chaz and Bruce, the GWO.
Yeah, very interesting to see if the GWO can get a chance to take on the New Day and see which one comes out with the most positivity.
And you have to say, Maz, this has been one of those episodes where you just can't predict who's going to come out the winner. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we are all building towards the Night of Champions. Our next pay-per-view from NSW comes your way on the 26th of April. We will see you to the Night of Champions. Every title is being defended, including the NXT titles, and of course, Maz, from SmackDown, the Cruiserweight title will crown their first champion.
It should be interesting to see all these titles that are going to be on the line and what champion's going to hold on to them and if we're going to crown any new ones.
Yep, coming up next, non-title MVP, the United States Champion, takes on Jason Miller.
We'll have to see if the submission specialist can take down the U.S. champ.
So, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is Jason Miller.
A former MMA star looking to possibly take down the U.S. champ and maybe get his name in the contenders match for after Night of Champions. Maybe he'll get a chance to take on the champion after that.
And of course, remember, guys, get your votes in, of course. Tell us who you think is going to win. It'll help us out towards the voting tonight. If you have the points, use them up. Because remember, if you have the most at the end of the month, that is the 30th of April, you will win a very special prize. That is more to come in the weeks leading up to that, of course. And of course, Maz, it just shows you what the NSW app think against your predictions tonight. And most of them have gone with what you've said.
Yeah, it seems, I think only the first match we were off the not on the same page, but I'll see if they'll agree with me in this one.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is your defending United States champion, Marcus Van Patrick, MVP.
And the U.S. champ looking to show why he is the best and the best of the best here in NSW, and why he's been known to be associated with gold all the time, and prove why he is the champ.
Wow, well, MVP here, ready to go against Jason Miller, saying he's going to try and put him on a stretcher. It's going to be interesting to see if that actually does come true, if MVP lives up to his word, or if Jason Miller can pick up the big win in this non-title match here tonight. And of course, Maz, if he does pick up the win, what does that mean to Mike? Because of course Mike is the #1 contender. Does Jason Miller try and get his way into this title match just like he did last month?
Maybe perfect goal to see a flaw in MVP, and maybe want to throw Miller in there to see if that'll shake up the whole U.S. Championship division.
Well, here we go then. Maz, who are you going for in this one?
I think I'm going to go with the champ like I usually do, and stay with MVP in this matchup, and he's just going to prove why he is the most valuable player here in NSW.
Well, let's find out if you're right. Jason Miller has the slight odds here, 57.1. So a lot of people thinking that the upsets are going to continue here tonight. And of course, Maz, we're building up towards Night of Champions, and already we've seen Mike become champion the #1 contender, for MVP's title. Is MVP running into the corner? Oh my goodness me! Collision into the corner. And Maz, you have to think, MVP's now got to look over his shoulder because he's got the Disney Alliance coming for him.
Yep, I'm sure just not only Mike coming after his title, but he's got to look out for Disney on the outside and any of the other Disney Alliance members that may inject themselves into the matchup.
Look at this now, the go behind by Jason Miller taking down MVP.
But you never know. I mean, with MVP coming out and helping out the Groovy One here tonight, he may have made a friend, and I'm sure there's no love lost still between AJZ, so I'm sure if MVP needs to, he could probably find some friends out there. Yeah,
that's true. Of course, the Disney Alliance love to go after you and pack in numbers, but in the minute, MVP's got to worry more about Jason Miller, because Jason Miller, very, very good here tonight. Of course, Jason Miller so close to winning the hardcore title. Many people thought he was going to walk away with that, but now looks like he's got his sights set on MVP here.
Yep, and if he can lock on that armbar submission that he's been known for, could be lights out for MVP.
Look at this now. Miller again. Oh, nice sit-out powerbomb. And Miller here, Maz, you've got to say, has just got MVP's number early on here. MVP has got to really try and regroup here.
Yeah, it seemed MVP started off with a couple of good hits, but it's been now all Miller so far, and he's really been softening up MVP, looking for possibly that submission lock that he has, or like I said, maybe the armbar, and get the chance to tap out.
Look at this now, though. Miller has MVP up. Tornado DDT! Middle of the ring. Miller really on a roll, but MVP now trying to get some momentum back on his side. And oh, what a big uppercut that is! Out of nowhere. We've seen this already tonight. Jason Miller in control, and just as I see MVP back in control, this happens. And now, look at this. Miller into the sort of like a submission, knee into the back, Maz. Into the chin lock, and you've got to see MVP in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, it looks like he's starting to work on the back section of the lower back section of MVP now, looking to maybe set him up for a submission.
Now, look at this here. Over the top. What's Miller thinking about here? Oh, no. This could be lights out.
KO the champ.
Oh, my goodness me. MVP face first into the canvas. And, well, MVP in a lot. Look at Miller just laughing at him, Maz.
Yeah, this is classic Miller. He's definitely looking to take it right to MVP and showing no fear and looking to really...
Oh, look out, hold on.
Oh.
What a rollover. Oh, I thought he had him. Sorry, Maz. I do apologise, but looked like MVP would have been caught at his own game there. Jason Miller, what a great counter, but now MVP's all of a sudden now in control.
Yeah, it seems Miller's still not intimidated, though. He's trying to stay right on MVP, but MVP is finding ways to reverse it here and come back.
Look at this. MVP now, look at the shots here right into the back of Jason Miller. And now the backstabber as well.
Be the setup for MVP. What's he doing now?
No, he's come to the outside. This is not good.
We just got that fixed.
And Chaz and Bruce again. They're having some night.
Hopefully my microphone doesn't go out.
Oh, not again. That would just be the worst. And look at that nice kick to the head, though, by MVP. This match now going one way, then the other.
It seems Miller really came here to take it to the U.S. champ, and he's really doing it here in this matchup.
Now, Miller back in, but again, MVP catches. And look at this! MVP down first. We've seen this before, the MVP lock. He's got it locked in, and, well, Jason Miller's got nowhere to go, Maz. This is surely all over.
We get Miller to tap, though. I mean, I know Miller's got a lot of respect in the MMA world and doesn't want to tap out to the likes of MVP, so hopefully he can hold on.
Look at this, though. You can see he's trying everything, and he's got out of it.
Yeah, it seems MVP lost his grip a little bit there with the sweat going on in this match.
Look out. Miller. Oh, catches MVP up there. Oh, look out. Oh, what a jaw jacker from the top. And now Jason Miller might have the control here. A big punch. Another big punch. Referee allowing this to go. And then the big knee to the jaw. Miller. And now Miller's going to lock it in.
It looks like he's using the same maneuver, trying to get MVP to tap out to it.
He's got it locked. I think he may just be struggling to get his hands connected, but MVP is going nowhere. And MVP seems to be stunned here, still not even knowing what to do out of his own move. And the United States champion is in a lot of trouble here.
He's kicking for the ropes, trying to get his leg over that, but it's not getting there, and the referee's right on it.
Referee really asking MVP if that's enough, but really MVP should be thinking maybe he should tap out here and get rid of the less damage. He's not going to lose any titles tonight, and this is just going to do more and more damage the more and more time he's in. And now Jason Miller lets go of the move just to get a better position and lock it in again.
It just seems like there's too much pride of it. MVP's tapping now.
And that is it. Jason Miller, what a win over our United States champion here tonight.
Wow, Miller shocking the world and taking down the U.S. champ. I really think they moving it back into the middle definitely put MVP in a bad spot, and he was able to get to the ropes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Jason Miller.
Can't wait to see what happens here with Jason Miller. Maybe he'll get a chance to go after MVP's U.S. champ someday.
Well, you've got to think now, Jason Miller may have just told Mr. Perfect, look, I want in. I can do this. Or will Mr. Perfect be thinking, hold on, you've already done this last month. Surely not a third time, but hey, big win for Jason Miller tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you are back down at ringside with Dave Easton and Maz Freeway. Maz, what a night. We've had some shocks here.
Yeah, a lot of interesting matchups heading into Night of Champions, and good to see what the tag team division has for us next week, and we'll get to see maybe Mike and Matt go out at it again possibly, and it's just been a great night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event. It is, well, to be one half of the #1 contender. It is Zadlan, Killer Whale, Brody Lee, and it is up next. It's your main event for Raw this week.
Dave, I hope they really reinforce this ring here tonight. We got a lot of beef going in this ring.
Yeah, you've definitely got that right, Maz. Making his way to the ring first, he is a part of the Disney Alliance. He is Killer Whale.
And coming in at about 420 pounds, this guy's a mammoth of a massive mammoth of a man coming down to the ring, and just, I really think Disney's found his hitch for the heavyweight championship here tonight.
You think he's give up on Ryan Fox?
I think maybe he just doesn't see Ryan Fox as the golden boy he used to be. Maybe he's looking to push the big whale here to move into the title hunt.
Well, Killer Whale walking down the ring with purpose here tonight. He doesn't mind taking his time, Maz. He knows when he's in that ring, power is all his. But, as you said, Brody Lee, Zadlan, very, very interesting. I hope indeed our ring crew have reinforced this ring, because this could be very, very... could be a bit of weight in that ring, to say it nicely, Maz.
Yeah, this could be a big time matchup for these major superstars here in NSW.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is the monster, Zadlan.
Yep, the former hardcore champion had a great run as hardcore champion, and now it looks like Mr. Perfect's definitely giving him a shot to go after the heavyweight title, and he's going to have a tough task with Brody Lee and Big Killer Whale here tonight.
Yeah, Zadlan making his way to the ring out with purpose. If anything like his hardcore championship reign is going to be, Maz, you have to think Zadlan, if he goes after Kevin King, what a match that's going to be.
Yeah, just imagine the mind games that Kevin King and Zadlan could play with each other, and leading into a great pay-per-view matchup. That'd be really nice to see that kind of a hype for that match.
Zadlan, just look at them. The stare, Maz, from Zadlan is enough to really strike fear into anyone. Never mind people here tonight. His opponents here tonight in this main event.
Yeah, we'll have to see if he's ready to step it up here and take down these two big behemoths that are going to be in the ring against him, and show why he is the phenom of NSW.
Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, the final man in this triple threat match, he is Big Bad Brody Lee.
But if anybody can maybe stop the monster here tonight, would be somebody like Brody Lee. I mean, he's been pretty much undefeated since coming here into NSW, and we'll have to see if he can get the big win here tonight.
Yep, ladies and gentlemen, this is your last chance to earn points tonight. It is for the number one, to be one half of that match to become the number one contender. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Killer Whale, Zadlan, or Brody Lee? It is coming up next. It's your main event of Raw this week, and my goodness, it's going to be a big one.
The winners of this match and next week's match locked inside a steel cage match to determine who's going to face Kevin King.
Here we go then, Maz. Who are you going to go for in this main event?
It's a tough one. I really think I'm going to have to go with Zadlan, though. I think the Munster is really going to want to show why he's the dominant big man here in NSW.
Well, the NSW app have spoken for the final time tonight. Killer Whale 19%, Zadlan 36.7%, Brody Lee 44.3%. Let's find out who is going to become the first man in that number one contendership match. And well, Maz, you have to say, this is very unique. Look at this. Like, Brody Lee could be outpowered in this one. Who would have ever thought of that?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to give Zadlan the size, height-wise, but width-wise, I'm gonna have to go with Killer Whale. I just think he's got the mass in this match, and if he can hit anybody with that big splash that he does, it's gonna be over for him.
Yeah, look at this, just Killer Whale. And you notice they're taking on Brody Lee. First, just as I say that, of course, they're changing. Oh my goodness, double choke slam to the big Killer Whale. And well, Maz, you have to say it so far, This is a very interesting tactic. No, definitely no friends with these three in this one. No, like alliances early on.
I hope it's pretty much everyone for themselves, or if you can, quick get a little double team, but just watch your back because it's not going to last long.
Well, let's find out here.
Let's see if Killer Whale can turn this around though for him.
Yeah, look at this now, going in. And oh, nice! Hip toss back inside the ring. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event tonight of Raw. Another shocking episode. So many twists and turns. Mike Schaller becoming your new #1 contender once again. There goes our table.
Did you see those eyes, man?
Oh my goodness me!
Oh!
Killer Whale put Zadlan through the deal. Zadlan just sort of shook it off.
Yeah, it was a hell of a spear, and Zadlan's really getting thrown through the ringer here tonight.
Yeah, but Zadlan, can't anything really hurt this man? You just seen on a number of occasions. Like, he just got back up. He just didn't seem to care. Uh-oh. Oh,
Some
this
people
could...
say he thrives on pain.
Tombstone! Killer Whale comes in. He tells the ref to count. Is that enough? No! Wow!
What a shocker. I didn't really think Brady Lee was going to kick out of that, but it's like they're staying right on top of him. They're trying to get him out of this match.
Yeah, you've got to think, if they have to keep on top of him. Look at this, Killer Whale, big slam, and that could be it this time. Cover, hook of the leg, Brody Lee is eliminated.
Looks like that's the first major loss brought to Brady Lee by Killer Whale.
And look at this, now we're down to Killer Whale and the monster Zadlan. Which way is this going to go here tonight on Raw? Who is going to go into that steel cage match? Look at this, hip toss, into the cover. No, Zadlan going to kick out at one. The crowd already on their feet here. They don't know which way this is going to go. Zadlan drilled into the corner. Look at this, Killer Whale, big slam again. And maybe that could be it.
Can Disney's new heavyweight contender go conquer the monster here in this match?
Drive in the air, right out of Zadlan. Can kicks out it too.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. He's looking for the splash. Ah, hits it perfectly. Is Killer Whale going to the steel cage match? Yes, he is. Killer Whale has made it an unbelievable night for the Disney Alliance.
Not only did Mike get his #1 contenders match to face MVP for the U.S. title, but now the Killer Whale has entered the steel cage match for the #1 contender to face Kevin King, who's going to join the Whale in the cage.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of your main event, Killer Whale. And Disney, look Disney out again. What a night for the Mouse Maz. The Disney Alliance, you thought they were dead. They're bigger and better than ever.
Yeah, I can't believe it, but here's Kevin King looking to show that he's not afraid.
Yeah, he knows that Killer Whale could indeed become the #1 contender. We're going to find out in 2 weeks in a steel cage match. Who will he face? You have to find out next week. Maz, Freeway, say goodbye to the fans.
See you next time, fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Raw is over for another week. We thank you for tuning in. Please follow us on the network and on Twitter, Facebook and everything. Join us on Wednesday night for main event where it'll be myself and Tim Price. Till then, Maz Freeway, Dave Easton, thanks for watching. We'll see you for main event.